Yikes, Donald Trump is absolutely detested. He was just mercilessly booed at the US Open tennis finals in New York as he had ordered the United States Tennis Association to direct all broadcasters not to show him being booed. Well, there are people in the audience with something called cell phone cameras, Donald, and we've got you getting booed. Take a look as the US Open shows Donald Trump on the screen and he gets booed for 30 seconds straight. Fans are absolutely pissed off at him. Here, watch this clip that he did not want you to see. Here, play this clip. Here is another angle of Donald Trump getting booed as he takes his seat with some of his guests right there at the Arthur Ashe Stadium for the men's final. Watch what takes place here. Play this clip. Now, when Donald Trump showed up originally to try to avoid some of the boos, the entire crowd was basically empty. And so he was waving to an almost empty stadium right there. He also held up the people from getting into the stadium on time, and he delayed the start time of the match, making people even more pissed at him. Watch as he waves to a basically empty stadium while nobody wants to wave back to him. Play this clip. Now, you had protesters from refusefascism.org. Refusefascism.org are protesting Trump's attendance at the US Open. Boo that mother effer. Boo that mother effer. They are telling the crowd, boo that mother effer. Here, play this clip.
Must go now.
Trump must go now.
Trump must go now.
Boo Trump today.
Boo Trump today.
Boo Trump today.
Boo Trump today.
November 5th, come to D.C.
November 5th, come to D.C.
Boo Trump today.
Boo Trump today.
Trump must go now.
Trump must go now.
Trump must go now.
Trump must go now.
Boo Trump today.
Boo Trump today.
Now, here is another angle of some of the boos as our friend Jojo from Jurors says, start spreading the boos. Play this clip. More loud boos erupting when Trump's face was shown on the big screen. Play this clip. And yes, even though the US Open ordered its broadcasters to censor the booing, we've got the footage and you saw it there for yourself. Now,
scientists are fighting back against the Trump administration's attack on our climate. Let me interrupt Ben for a quick minute to fill you in. More than 85 scientists from around the world have released a blistering rebuttal to a recent U.S. Department of Energy report that downplayed the threat of climate change. The DOE review commissioned under the Trump administration in July argued that climate change is, quote, less damaging economically than commonly believed. But scientists say the report is riddled with cherry-picked data, misquotes, and outright errors, and was written, conveniently by a hand-picked team of 5 authors who reject the overwhelming scientific consensus. Quote, "This report makes a mockery of science," said Dr. Andrew Dessler, one of the experts behind the 500-page rebuttal. He accused the DOE of misrepresenting research, relying on anecdotes, and ignoring established facts. Among the flaws, the DOE actually claimed that rising carbon dioxide could be a net benefit for U.S. agriculture without mentioning how extreme heat is devastating crops. It also dismissed evidence of human-caused ocean warming that is destroying coral reefs worldwide. Dr. Kim Cobb of Brown University called the DOE's omission of ocean impacts a, quote, glaring failure, stressing that humanity is living through a period of unprecedented warmth. She warned that the biggest danger is the report being used as a foundation for future environmental policy. Scientists emphasize that unlike the DOE review, their rebuttal underwent a rigorous peer process. Quote, "It's like a feather on one side versus 1,000 pounds of metal on the other," Cobb said. Meanwhile, Trump has continued dismantling climate protections in his second term, expanding oil and gas production, and rolling back over 200 environmental safeguards. The Trump administration is counting on you not to care about this. So, and I want to emphasize this, if climate is important to you, leave your thoughts in the comments below, share your stories, and let's make some noise. Okay, Ben, back to you.
Now, Donald Trump tried to flee, he did, Washington, D.C. after turning the Rose Garden into something he now calls Club Rose Garden. He destroyed it, put a bunch of concrete on it, and used our taxpayer money to turn it into an exclusive club for oligarchs and elites where they serve lavish food and have lavish entertainment that we're paying for as he's screwing our country and screwing the economy. But here's what he left in Washington, D.C. Protesters flooding the streets and saying, hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go and free D.C., which is under military occupation by the Trump regime right now, as Trump threatens military invasion, occupation, what he's referring to as Chi-pocalypse, like apocalypse now, an invasion of Chicago, Illinois. Play this clip.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, Donald Trump has got to go.
As Emily Feiner says, if Trump can't handle a New York crowd booing him, maybe he should stay the hell out of New York. And while he's at it, maybe he should stay the hell out of the United States of America, because he seems to loathe the people of America so damn much. Perhaps he would feel more comfortable in Russia with his buddy Vladimir Putin. California Governor Gavin Newsom posted this meme moments ago, introducing Predator Patio. May the odds be in your favor. May the odds ever be in your favor. That's in response to Donald Trump continuing to cover up for a sex pedo trafficking ring, because Trump says everything that has to deal with Jeffrey Epstein is one gigantic hoax, while MAGA Mike Johnson says that Donald Trump was actually the FBI informant in that hoax. You think that makes sense, y'all? I don't. Another image of some of the protests in Washington, D.C. Church bells are a-ringing for solidarity of the crowds gathered against the fascist, authoritarian, vile Trump regime in Washington, D.C. Here, play this clip. In Chicago, they are peacefully protesting and beating the Trump effigy over and over again with sticks and baseball bats in peaceful protests over there. And then you had Donald Trump's Treasury Secretary, Scott Bessent, going on the morning shows and saying, you know who's really to blame for the horrible jobs report, for the horrible economy? You know who's really to blame? He goes, blame the chairman of the Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell. He was too late. Don't blame Donald Trump for his disastrous tariffs against the world. Don't blame Donald Trump for convincing all other countries to boycott our products and tourism into the United States. Blame the chairman of the Federal Reserve. Wait, who Donald Trump appointed back in 2017? Okay, these people are such morons. Boo. No wonder people are booing these idiots. Here, play this clip.
If in fact these numbers are true, it shows that President Trump was right about the Federal Reserve. They are too late. And because of the bad numbers, they likely would have been cutting in June. And if we believe the numbers, and I can tell you the one thing this administration is not going to do, and we are not going to let the Democrat media surrogates do, is during President Biden, President Harris's campaign, they told the American people, it's a vibe session. You don't understand how good you have it. President Trump was elected for change, and we are going to push through with the economic policies that are going to set the economy right. I believe by the fourth quarter, we're going to see a substantial acceleration.
Okay, well, we'll have you back definitely to check back in with you.
Here's more from the Washington, D.C. We are all D.C. protests. Play this clip. But Donald Trump's posting that we are in a massive golden age right now, which we are not. And then you had the chief economic council advisor to Donald Trump, Hassett. Here he says, the reality is actually our economy is booming, but the data is flawed because the Bureau of Labor Statistics is too political and they're corrupt. It's the corrupt data aggregators. That's what it is. Y'all, if you look around in the economy, if you've gone to grocery stores, if you run a business, if you work at a business, big, small, medium size, if you work at a nonprofit, you know that Trump's screwing up the economy. We're not dumb like these people think we are. Anyway, here, play this clip.
Out the forms and sending in the surveys.
Last month, the president fired the head of the Bureau of Labor Statistics, suggesting there was political bias, not just what you're talking about, which is a very technical issue on how data is collected and crunched. Did you fix the political bias? Or
well, there are patterns in the data that look like political bias, but they could be accidental, and that's why we need to get a new set of eyes in there to make sure that things are more transparent, that we modernize the surveys, and we make them so that more people trust them. But think about this at the Federal Reserve.
So you don't trust these numbers from Friday?
I think the BLS numbers need to really be improved. They need to be modernized. And I gave a talk at the BLS next to Alan Greenspan a few years ago, where I talked about the necessity of modernizing them. And so I still agree with that position.
But trend line wise, when we hear from companies like Caterpillar.
So let me leave you one more time with that crowd booing Donald Trump. Let's play that first clip that I showed of the 30-second straight of booing. Let's play it. Well, there you have it, folks. Let me know what you think. Hit subscribe. Let's get to 6 million subscribers. Massive boos for Donald Trump.
Love this video? Support independent media and unlock exclusive content, ad-free videos, and custom emojis by becoming a paid member of our YouTube channel today. You can also gift memberships to others. Let's keep growing together.